Hello everyone, let's start with the guide to practice week 11. Now, for these vocabulary sections, we have different words to introduce new vocabulary. So let's start with it. In the first part, we have this picture. This picture referring to three people here, and this is considered the term meeting. Okay, that's a meeting. What is a meeting, teacher? A meeting is, in this case, a conversation of, in this case, of different people. It could be like 5, 6, 7, or even more people, correct? Huh? In in the office. That's it, no? It's a conversation of different people, 5, 6, 7, or more people, no? You know, more in the office, no? In this case. In simple words, they discuss a topic. No? Sorry, they discuss a topic. That's it. Next one. This is easy. New vocabulary. This is house. Okay. Next one. There are a lot of cars. Take a look. One car, two cars, three cars, four cars, five, six, seven, and 8 cars in one line. So that term is considered, wait a moment, that term is considered traffic. Now, the next one here, let's continue here. When there is a package, for example, in AliExpress, in Saka Falabella, I don't know, in Temu, in this case, and the time has expired, for example, the arrival time was on January, for example, January 12th, and X in the present, no? X January, yes, sorry, January 15. It's January 15 and the arrival time was on January 12th. So there was a delay. Okay, there was a delay on the package. Take a look, it's January 15. It was supposed to be on January 12th. So that's it. There is a delay. Hay un retraso, ¿no? Iba a llegar el 12 y es el 15. Entonces hay un retraso en el paquete, ¿no? There is a delay, okay? There is a delay. Ven acá. There is a delay. Hay un retraso, ¿no? That's it. Next one. The next word is easy. This is time. That's it. Next one. This is a place, no? A common place in a company. This is a office. This is the office, no? What is the office, teacher? Obviously, a place in the company. Place in the company, no? In this case, where you work. That's it. Okay. Next one. Your friends at work. In this case, no. Let's see here. Friends at work. They are called your co-workers. Yes, co-workers. We have a different terms also. Colleagues. Okay. Or in this case, I think that's it. Co-workers or colleagues. Yes. What is a co-worker, teacher? What is a colleague? They are your friends at work, not friends or partners. That's it. At work. Next one. This is simple. These are different notes that you take. Okay, this is simple. Notes. For the next part, we have here a schedule. A schedule means, in this case, the time set for your week. For example, your class starts at 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., for example. No, what day, teacher? On Monday. Okay. Es decir, tu clase empieza desde las 8 hasta las 10 de la mañana el lunes, ¿no? Luego tienes más actividades y por ende, bueno, obviamente el resto de días, ¿cierto? Diferentes actividades en cada día. Eso es lo que vendría a ser un schedule, es decir, un horario, ¿ok? Ese sería tu horario, tus actividades diarias. Next one. Now, let's practice the verbs, okay? Verb number 1. This verb is when you go to work, when you go, in this case, no, to your company. This verb is arrive. No, is similar, but in this case, this is to leave. Yes. In a moment, I will tell you the difference, because we have it here also. Yeah, this is to leave. Teacher, what is to leave? As I mentioned, no? To leave is to go to work, for example, no? I don't know, go to a cinema, no? Cinema. Next one, go to Totus, I don't know, no? That is to leave, in this case, no? Irse, dejar, no? Next one. This verb is to have. For example, teacher, teacher, I have an idea. Excellent. Next one. This verb is to think. You think with your brain, correct? So you think. Next one. This verb is to reach. To reach means, in this case, for example, you're in this place and then you want to reach the top. You want to reach the place number 1. You want to be on top. That is to reach, no? For example, you are here, no? In level 1, then you reach number 2, level number 3, level number 4, and level number 5 is the goal, no? In this case. So you want to reach from level 1 to level 5. Okay? That's it, no? Next one. To feel. To feel is related with emotions, okay? For example, feel happy, teacher. Excellent. No, teacher, I feel sad. Okay, no problem. No, teacher, I feel angry. Okay. No, teacher, I feel shock. In this case, no. Shock or surprised. Okay, surprise. No? Surprise. I feel shock. You have two different. Okay, that's it. Next, this is the contrary for leave, the opposite. The opposite for leave is arrive, okay? Arrive. They are opposites. Let me write it here. Arrive and leave. They are different. They are opposites, okay? Equal? No. They are different, okay? Let me write it here. Okay, different. They are opposites, okay? What is the opposite for arrive? Leave. What is the opposite for that leave? Arrive. That's it. Okay. Next one. For the next part, this verb is to review. Review what, teacher? Review the homework, for example. Review the homework. Review the class. To review a video. To review my notes, no? Your annotations, your notes. To review, no? To review is similar to check. To check, to review, no? In this case. Okay, it's similar. Next one. To prefer. For example, teacher, I prefer ice cream. I prefer burger. No, teacher, I prefer milk. I prefer vegetables. I prefer bananas, fruits. No, teacher, I prefer cupcakes, depending. Okay, so which one you prefer? For example, I prefer fruits, for example, bananas, and vegetables, for example, broccoli. No? I prefer because it's healthy. I prefer, let me write it here. No? I prefer fruits and vegetables. Let me write it here in a full sentence. Because they are healthy. That's it. No? I prefer fruits and vegetables because they are healthy. No? Prefiero las frutas y vegetales porque son saludables. Okay? Okay, so that's the review for the different vocabulary section and the birds. Okay, let's continue with the reading part here and the questions. So, we have here for this reading a busy day at the office. Let's start reading. Emma had an important meeting scheduled for 9 a.m. She left her house at 7:30 a.m., thinking she would arrive early. However, unexpected traffic caused a significant delay. By the time she reached the office, it was already 9:05 a.m. Although she was only 5 minutes late, she felt embarrassed. Meanwhile, her colleague David arrived precisely on time. He always planned his commute carefully, ensuring he was punctual. On the other hand, Sophia, another coworker, arrived at 8:45 a.m. She preferred to be early to review her notes and prepare. During the meeting, the manager emphasized the importance of being on time. He explained how punctuality reflects professionalism. After the meeting, Emma decided to adjust her schedule to ensure she wouldn't be late again. Okay, so let's answer the different questions here. What time do you usually wake up? This is a general question. In my situation, I, let's see, I usually, wait, sorry, I usually wake up at 8 a.m. That's it. I usually wake up at 8 a.m. Next one. Are you usually early on time or late, and why? Okay. I'm usually on time. Yeah. In addition, see, I sometimes arrive early. That's it. So we have different possibilities, no? And usually on time. And in addition, I sometimes arrive early. Next one. Okay. Oh, we have an extra question here. Why? What is the reason? So, because I like punctuality. Okay, it's right here. So I liked punctuality. That's it. Yes, because I like punctuality. I hate to be late. That's it. That is my reason. Okay, so we answered the first question. Are you usually early, on time, or late? And why? That's it. This is a why. Because I like punctuality. I hate to be late. Next, why was Emma late? Okay, let's erase this. What was the reason? Now, this is about the reading. Let's see. Emma had an important meeting scheduled for 9 a.m. She left her house at 7:30 a.m. thinking she would arrive early. Okay, so she left her house at 7:30 a.m. Yeah, that is one detail. However, unexpected traffic, the unexpected traffic, I think is the cause. Unexpected traffic cause a significant delay. Okay, so here we have the unexpected traffic cause a significant delay. That's it. That is the reason. Why was Emma late? Because, let me write it here, because of the unexpected traffic. That's it. So, because of the unexpected traffic, Emma was late. That's it. Let's write it completely. Emma was late. That's it. Because of the unexpected traffic. Sorry, the unexpected traffic. Who was on time? Let's see. Who? Huh. Well, who was the person? Okay. Meanwhile, her colleague David arrived precisely on time. Okay. So who arrived on time? Who was? Was Emma? No, Emma was late. It was David, no? Her colleague, no? Her co-worker, David. David was on time. That's it. Let's write it here. It was David. That is one possibility. A different possibility you can write. David was on time. That's it. Next one. Why did Sophia arrive early? Okay. Why did Sophia arrive early? Okay, Sophia. Oh, okay. Here we have. On the other hand, Sophia, another co-worker, no? A different co-worker, arrived at 8:45 a.m. She preferred to be early. Ah, okay, early. Excellent. She preferred early. Yeah. But what was the reason? Okay. She preferred to be early, to review her notes and prepare. This was the reason. This was the reason why she was early. To review her notes and prepare. That's the reason. Okay. Let's write it here. Why? Because she wanted to review her notes and prepare. That was the reason. Okay. Now, what can you do to be on time? Let's see. Oh, this is personal. Sorry, this is not about the reading. No, only these three were about the reading. Let's continue. What can you do to be on time? Okay, this is about you. This is personal. I can. This is a personal answer. Okay, I can organize my schedule and prepare the activities before the day. That's it. You can organize. No? I can organize my schedule and prepare the activities before the day. That's it. Next one. Why is important to be punctual? Okay, it is important because, let's see, it is important because you can give a good impression, and demonstrate responsibility. That's it for the questions. Thank you so much for your attention and see you next class. Bye bye.